paying off Blackthorn?
That sounds like it.
For what? What is Craig even doing here?
I have no idea, but I'm gonna go find out.
I'm coming with you.
No, it'd be better if you stayed out here.
Oh, don't start this again.
Carly, the idea is to find out the truth. How open to talking do you think Blackthorn will be if he sees you walk in? The chick who wore the wire.
Yeah, well, you're the gumshoe who put the wire on the chick, and he knows that.
Carly, stop. I gotta get in there before they both leave, okay?
I'm getting that look in your eye again.
What are you talking about? I'm just gonna ask him a few questions, that's all.
You sure you're all right?
Absolutely. See? I'll meet you later on the patio.
I think I know what I can do to keep myself occupied until then.
Well, then get to it. Gentlemen, good afternoon.
This guy again.
Jack! Why is it wherever I go, there you are?
I don't know, Craig, why?
Do you mind? We're just wrapping up a little business here.
Really doing a little business, are you?
Something like that?
Did Mr. Blackthorn make you sign anything in blood? That's the way they do things, you know. Businessmen like him. They're very set in their ways. And if you don't go along with them, watch out.
Feel free to relax. We'll be ready for your facial in just a few minutes.
Thank you.
Lily.
Wow, Janet, what are you doing here?
Well, apparently the same thing you are.
Is Dusty here?
No, I'm here with an old friend from Chicago. Blackie said I could use some TLC before the baby was born, and he sure was right.
Blackie?
Yeah, it's a nickname, Blackthorn.
Anthony Blackthorn?
You know him?
He's Craig's financier.
Huh. Small world.
Yeah, it's even smaller because I'm here with Craig, and Craig is here to do business with Blackie.
You two lost your minds.
What are you doing here, Carly?
Spying on us, probably. She's getting really good at that.
You have no idea who you are messing with.
Messing with?
Anthony Blackthorn.
You don't know anything about
AKA
him.
Blackie. I know he's not a banker. I know he's not a financier. The guy is a gangster.
You know, you got a real so-called thing here for the mob, detective.
What's so-called? There's nothing so-called about the mob. It's very real. So are their crimes. I've seen them up close.
I'm a businessman, you know. I'm not what you'd call a...
Gangster? I think that's the word you're looking for. Gangster.
I resent the insinuation.
Fine by me.
Jack, do you think you could leave Mr. Blackthorn and I alone just for a minute?
So.
I have no idea why you and your ex-wife are harassing me.
Of course not.
Keep it up. I'll take you to court.
Nicely done.
He's a bad guy.
According to you, everybody is.
I'm just looking for the truth.
The truth about what,
About
Jack?
you. Who else?
Oh, okay. Look, I know that you blame me for destroying Carly and Lily's company.
Without a doubt.
And I'm sure you think I made some money off of this disaster instead of making
At
a
the
fortune.
very
But
least.
you're wrong on both counts. I had nothing to do with Carlisle going down.
Okay, so if you weren't the evil genius behind the perfume factory that never existed, who was?
Who else? Lucinda Walsh.
Here we go again with the Blackie's a mobster routine.
You've heard this before?
It's all she can talk about. And she's probably got a wire hidden in here somewhere. Where is it? And where's Jack? He should be popping his head out. Jack, you can come out now.
Janet,
we know you're
Janet,
there.
calm down.
No, if they're not harassing him, they're insulting him, and I'm sick of it.
Did you know that Blackthorn carries around a medallion from an old burial society?
Are you going through his pockets now, too?
And Dusty found out from Terry that it's the same medallion that somebody else you know carries.
Who would that be?
Good old Uncle Ralph. That's right. And you know what that tells me? That tells me that Blackie is part of Manzo's crew.
Just because he carries around a medallion doesn't mean he's in the mob.
If you say so.
It could be his grandfather's medallion, and he's carrying it out of respect.
For his godfather, maybe, not his grandfather.
Why are you doing this to me, Carly? Why are you ruining this very nice experience for me?
I'm trying to do you a favor.
Oh, some kind of favor.
If you are too defensive or stubborn to
Okay,
listen
just
to reason, Janet-
shut up and leave me alone.
You didn't need to do that.
She's in denial.
So you think Blackie's a gangster? And you know this how? Because he carries a medallion? Janet's right. You are stereotyping.
Blackthorn is trouble. I know it. Jack knows it. Janet refuses to listen.
I don't think your approach helped very much.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll change my approach before I talk to you about your trouble.
That's a hell of a story, Craig.
Well, it's the God's honest truth.
So Lucinda had the Phantom Perfume Factory scam in place from the get-go.
And I got suckered right along with Carly and Lily, only I'm the one who lost the fortune.
Yeah, you did nothing wrong. Is that it?
Well, I should have gone to France and inspected the factory before I closed the deal, but other than that, no, nothing.
Meanwhile, doing business with someone like Blackthorn, that's perfectly okay in your book?
Can we drop this, please?
Do you know that Blackthorn is a member of Ralph Manzo's organization?
Are you sure?
Name ring a bell?
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Anyway.
How do you figure that?
My association with him is over. He invested some money in my operations.
How much, Craig?
A substantial amount, but then he wanted it all back, and in short order, I might add, so I paid him in full, so it's over. And you can find someone else to pick on.
It's not over. What do you think you're doing?
Let go of
Brought that murdering scum Manzo back into
I
our
didn't
lives.
know that.
I don't give a damn.
Jack,
if anybody.
Jack, stop it. It's Ralph Manzo you want to kill, not me. Jack! Jack! I am not Ralph Manzo!
Thank you.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I get it. You lost your brother, and the mention of the man who was responsible for it.
It's understandable.
Yes, it's understandable. I am not that man. As for Blackthorn, he loaned me some money, I paid him back. That's the end of it.
You better hope that's the end of it.
Pull yourself together, Snyder.
I'm really gonna screw up this shot.
Okay, all right, first of all, let me help you, okay? You gotta develop a little feel for this game here.
Oh, all right. Well, you're gonna have to develop longer arms because I'm as big as a house.
Hey, how many times I gotta tell you? You've never been more beautiful. When are you gonna start listening to me? Huh? Huh?
Oh,
All right.
hold that thought. Thought I told you guys to leave us alone.
We're just taking a walk.
Right. You know, I got an earful from your partner earlier, and I don't believe a word she said.
Well, if it was about Blackthorn, then she wasn't lying.
I'm gonna say this once, and once. I am fine.